how to change the oil, a beauty cover on it. We're gonna pull that off first. There's a little secret hatch. I feel bad for anybody that's doing it on car ramps, and they're expensive. Hello, my Rover friends, and welcome to the Lucky 8 channel. Today, I'm going to show you step by step how to change the oil in your Range Rover Ingenium motor, Evoque. This is the same motor they're using in the Velar. So if you have that or a Discovery Sport, same oil change. Cue the intro. All right, in our oil change kit, you get a genuine filter and a new plug and 8 quarts of oil. You're gonna use a little over 7, so you've got some extra. Set it aside in case you need it for something else. First thing we wanna do is get the hood open, pull the little flap in the doorway. With the hood loose, we can open it up and expose the top of the motor. It's got a beauty cover on it. We're gonna pull that off first. This is the beauty cover. You wanna reach your fingers under it and kind of pop it free in the front, and then same in the back. You'll notice, ooh, little grommets, little plastic pieces. Well, this one gave up the ghost, so be careful when you're taking it out. That's what they look like. They're supposed to pop out. This one popped off. We're gonna have to get a replacement. That is not part of this video. Okay, we're gonna expose the top part of the motor, and we wanna get this little rubber piece out of the way. Now you'll be able to see your oil filter housing back here. Right here is the oil filter housing cap. We gotta pop that off to get to the filter, but we're not gonna do that yet. We wanna drain the oil out first. Underneath the Rover, you're gonna see it's all sealed. But if you look close, there's a little secret hatch that you can pry down and expose the drain plug. I'm gonna bring the camera in so you can see it. There's 3 little plastic tabs that are holding the felt board back. You just kind of gently pry it out of the way. You'll be able to hold this and expose the drain plug that's right here. There's the drain plug. You're gonna need a 13 mil wrench to break the bolt loose. How much oil am I gonna eat trying to do this video? I feel bad for anybody that's doing it on car ramps. Be careful. It's gonna come flying out. Hopefully it's not scalding hot. Woo! Hooray for me, not bad at all. Once the oil has drained out, put in the new plug. But really, pay attention to this. You want to make sure that the old, you know what, I'm going to bring the camera in. The old O-ring sometimes sticks. And if you put 2 O-rings on, you're going to leak oil and be miserable. I'll bring the camera in because I got lucky, I guess, for this video that you can see the O-ring sticking. So right here, you can't even tell unless you get in there and feel, is the O-ring. Now you can see as I'm moving it with my Benchmade O-ring removal tool, that rubber O-ring is stuck to the block. We'll get that out of the way. Now we can put the new one with the new O-ring and everything will seal up A-OK. The drain plug tightened down. Just gently work your felt back into place. Little plastic tabs are gonna hold it. Now we'll move up to the top part of the motor. Next thing we wanna do is get the oil filter housing lid off. It is made of plastic. Do not use channel locks. You'll crack it, and they're expensive. In our kit, you have the option to order the little special tool that fits on there. If you don't, a strap wrench will work, or if you're really, really strong, you can get in there and take it off. I'm gonna get it off and we'll move to the next step. I put 7 quarts in it. We're gonna fire it up, check the oil level, and then top it off as needed with the remainder of the 1/8 quart. I like to let the engine go through the high idle cycle, and then once it's down to normal, come out here, wait a minute or two, let the oil settle, and we can check to see how much is in it. Right now, let's clean that off and double check. Mine was looking good. All right, yep, I am right between the fill mark and the add mark. I'm gonna put a little bit in so I top it right up, about 1/4 quart. We'll check it there, and then we've only got 2 more things to do. Bingo bongo. See if I can get that on camera. Ooh, right about there, maybe the light's right. It's right up on full next to this dot where it should be. And the 2 last things to do is put all the trim pieces back on and be sure to follow.